Good afternoon, everyone, because it is noontime. All right, I'm excited because today fall weather sort of gets everybody excited. I'm excited because I know Christmas is right around the corner. But anyway, I got me some little cheat sheet card here to keep me focused so I don't get all over the board here because I got a ton of things I'm doing. But anyway, we are going to make pillow boxes today with a die cut. I'm going to, if you want to know what a die cut is, there is Die Cutting 101 that's on YouTube that Nana's posted. So you can go there and look at that. But I wanted to just be sure to tell you to share and like us, and also that we're going to be live. Zoe and Nana's going to be live on Sunday with a Haunts and Harvest paper pumpkin kit for the month of September. I know it sort of gets confusing because of the dates it's due that you have to order and when we actually do it. So anyway, this is a kit that was done on the 10th of September that you had to order by, and I'll show you just a moment what that looks like and everything and all. And I'm also going to show you at the end some of the opportunities for creativity. I presented myself from making these die cuts. These are all done from the envelopes that are in the Hope Box kit. So I'll show you that and I'll explain a little bit more. But anyway, with that, let's move down to the hands, all right? So here's what I was talking about. This, first of all, is the paper pumpkin kit that Zoe and Nana will be doing on Sunday. And it is so cute. I'm not going to show you everything, but it comes with stamps. So we will be using this. And the box itself, I'll move it under here so you can see it's got numbers. That's because we're going to make this into a wheelbarrow. This is the first time that I've received a kit that I get to make it into a wheelbarrow. But that's what we'll be doing. But there's just a lot of exciting things going on. We have this one, the one with the Christmas tree, because it's going to be a Christmas paper pumpkin kit, just to show you what's coming for October. And this is, you got to order by October the 10th, and this is the one that'll be for November, and you have to order November 10th. This is going to make 10 Christmas cards. So it's going to have a lot of glitter to it and snow, so you just have to look forward to that. All right, let's move to the pillow boxes, because the pillow boxes are cute, simple, fun, and you can do it with anything. And I'm just going to show you the couple that I went ahead and made ahead of time, and we're talking about gift card holders too. And so I'm going to show you how we make this, and that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to make as many as we can in the 30 minutes we have. So to give you an idea, use a die cut. Here's the die cut, and again, you can see that on YouTube, Die Cutting 101, and I'll explain that more there. But here's what the end result is after I got through the die cutting. So what's cool about this is that it scores it. This particular die cut scores it. Let's see if you can see the lines any. I think you can. You see where I can easily bend it. And those are the score lines, and the score lines over here. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make some, and then I'm going to show you the mistakes that provided me opportunities for creativity. Again, I'm going to go on the score lines here, because that's important, because that's going to give me the shape and everything that we need to create our little pillow box. And you might say, well, what is a pillow box? Well, I'm going to show you several different things that you can do with it. I personally, I'm going to most probably give a couple out at Halloween time. There's always little ones that come by, and then they're cute little outfits, and they don't like scary things. So those are the little bitty kids, like usually they're toddlers. You might have one or two that's a little bit older than that. So anyway, that's what I'll use some of this for. But so all I'm doing is there's a scored line that you may or not be able to see, but we're going to follow it. And the reason is because that's going to give us the desired shape I'm looking for. And that's what we're looking for. Now, if you wanted to stamp, I'm not stamping on this. No, I'm not stamping on this. If you wanted to stamp on this, this would be the time. Now, when you look at this, this is how the front is going to look. So whenever you're going to do stamping, and I'll give you another one here in a minute. So let's see if I can find one that doesn't have a lot of white stuff on it. For example here, yeah, this would be the back of it. This side is going to be the front. So if you wanted to stamp anything on here, now would be the time. All right, because once you make this, you're not going to be able to do it. If I wanted to stamp something on this flap that's going to fold over, now would be the time to do it. You want to do it in the beginning before to start assembling. But you see that how quickly I have gone and assembled. So actually, I am just going to use some glue dots here to hold this together, because these glue dots are really good and they really adhere to things. Goodness knows they adhere to my fingernails well enough. And all I'm going to do is make sure you line it up. So we're just going to come along here, and I'm just going to come and make sure I line up my corners. So here is where, see if you can see that corner better. Here's where it curves right here, okay? And you just want to crease that good. And I want to be sure to crease it because I need to see those corners. Alright? Alright, I just accidentally did that a little bit, but that's okay. You just go. So what I want you to do is make sure it lines up right here, because this is what makes it look so pretty and cute and right. If I can get that. Alright, and then I'm just going to come down here and press. Okay, and see how, now this one slipped on me, I'm not sure why. That's okay. You just sort of, I haven't gone and like pressed real hard or anything, but I am now. Okay, because when I do that, then those glue dots should hold. Okay, they're just going to prove me wrong, even though it held on all my other stuff. That's okay. Nana has plenty more glue dots. And if not, I can put tape there. You see, it did slip on me. So if it slips, just gently. I always do it gently. Just gently do it. Okay. Alright. Same thing here. When I come over here, I'm going to gently do this. And if you're out there and everything, say hello. Hi, Lourdes. Hi, Jennifer. I love you guys. Yep, just say hi. It's important on Sunday when Nana and Zoe are live that you say hi, because we give away door prizes. And it's all based on you saying hi, giving us a like or something, some way that we can acknowledge your presence to be able to put your name in the drawing. Okay, I might have to tweak that a little bit. You know what? And if you just can't get it there, like for example, I'm not sure. I am challenged at the moment. Should be right there. For some reason I didn't do it. You know what? If it didn't, so for example, here's a good example right now. I don't know why I'm being challenged, but it's okay. If it really bothers you that much, guess what? I wasn't going to show this yet, but we'll do it right now. If it bothers you like that one, for whatever reason, I'm being technically challenged, I am going to just go ahead and seal it up. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. You know, it's just like that. Sometimes everything just goes smooth as all get out. And then when you go to do something like this, it doesn't. Alright, so guess what? I can flatten this out just like I just did, and I can make this into a gift card holder. Now, I'll show you what that is. And I love to do these little pass-it-on message cards. So, all I have to do, because I just tucked the ends down there, all I gotta do is just stick it in here. And now I have me a very beautiful gift card holder that we're going to decorate. There, I changed gears for us. We'll get back to the pillow box in a minute. For whatever reason, that wasn't working for me just then, and I'm just going to move on to the next thing. So with this, we're going to decorate. Let's see if we got anything left over. So I'm looking for the stuff that I have left over that I would want to put on here that would be really, really pretty. I like that. I don't know if I can make that work for me or not. That's not going to work. So just find what works for you. So at the moment, nothing here is really floating my boat. So I'm going to move on to butterflies and see what I have in butterflies and these other little punch-out flowers. Get some beautiful punch-out flowers here. That would look nice. I have, what else do I have? That's going to be too much. Alright, so you just have to play around with it, because not everything will work when you're dealing pillow boxes or these, because some of it may be too much. But I just found something here That looks pretty nice. Let's see what this is going to look like. It's all pretty nice. It's just a matter of what it is you would like to put on it. So let's see if I'm going to like this here. I really like the butterflies because I did the butterflies a while ago. That's real pretty too. I like that. And let's see what else we got. I have butterflies. I have plenty of butterflies. I could put a butterfly here. I could put this. You know what? I'm going to do this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a glue dot to put this down. And let's see here. And you know what this calls to me right here is I am going to put bling right in the center of that. Because I can. Bling, 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 bling. I don't like that. I'm going to like that. Oh, looky there. And see, now I've got my butterfly here. You know what else I have I can do with this butterfly? There is this cute, pretty other little butterfly that would go real pretty on that. And let's see if I can find that handy dandy one. If not, let's see, I might want to change colors. Nope, I still like the purple. Okay, we're just going to put this on here a minute. I know I'll find it in a minute. There's some of those cute little, I'll show you on this one here is what I'm looking for. And you can see what I'm talking about. There's this cute, cute, cute little butterfly. And it goes great to do on top. Here it is right here. See here? So I'll find one in a minute as I go through the stuff here. And I could easily put that on here. On top of this purple butterfly here. So you know you're not limited to, we're not limited to just this butterfly. Put that other butterfly on top of it and give it a different dimensional look. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So see, there we go. And I can put a dimensional on top of this butterfly here. Yep, dimensionals all over. A bling, I can put bling. Oh yeah. Alright, so the only other thing that I would put on here, let's see. Still wanting to use that on something. Alright, we'll figure something out. It'll go on something. Alright, so the only other thing I lack for my credit card holder, which I'm going to stick this in here. I actually got my, not using a real live credit card for you there. I'm using my library card, but it's the same size as my credit card. And the only other thing that I'm lacking here that I would have to finish this up is I am going to use, so there's some circular, there's also square, Velcro. So what I did here is I'm just taking this off. And what I have found that's easiest to do, no matter what you do, I actually cut this one in half. It's easiest if you will sit there and glue it, sit there and stick it. This is sticky on both sides. And come down and then just do like that. And that way your Velcro is stuck on both sides. And there you go. Alright, so there is our gift card holder, one of them. Alright, we're going to go to tackle. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to do the box again. See how you can see how that point is right there? And so when I cut this, I made sure to sit there and line it up with the fold down here. But see, you can see where it is. The die cutting is right there. So it's just cut out the image. So that's just, for whatever reason, a while ago. I'm not sure why I was challenged on that. But I think I'm going to use my scissors to help me sharpen that end there so I can get that edge sharper. Because that's the key to it. It's not, you know, if you want everything to perfectly line up, you just have to get that edge. You make sure you get those corner edges. The stuff in between will all come together. But the key to getting it lined up is you have to get those corner edges just right. And then it is easier to take something stiffer like this and to come along those edges and help fold them over. I don't have my bone folder with me. If I had my bone folder, I could use it. But see, that way you can see the shape better. But I really need that point there because that's the key to getting it and getting everything to line up. It's sort of like when we made the bags. It's, you know, you got some stuff that's just the key to line it up. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Like I said, we'll make as many as we can as time allows because Nana allows Zoe Teach Me Nana, which is today. And I allow 30 minutes for Teach Me Nana on Fridays. just to, it's just to teach you something new and different. Teach you not how to do something, maybe the possibility to. You know what? That's how we all learn. Okay. Now that should line up fine now. And if it does not, trying to ask me why we're having troubles. I made a bunch of these and did not have one issue. Not one issue. Okay, there we go. Like, gee whiz. Sort of like me with my bows. Make all the bows in the world at Christmas time for the Christmas tree. And come time to make a bow when I'm live, it's like, seriously? You know how to make bows? Okay, let's line up that way. Then we'll come over to this side. And again, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to use my scissors to help me to sit there, get that edge, because I seem to help a little bit better that time. And this is just made, now just keep in mind, so when I say that from the kit here, and we're doing it from the kit, this is the envelopes. I literally, that's all this is. I took the envelopes and I die cut them, so it gave me the shape that I'm looking for in this. And then, so there. So I mean, and I can show you, this is, I was looking for some envelopes real handy. Well, I showed you to begin with where I cut them out. So let's see here, so I can show you again. So here is the original envelope. You see the sticky stuff still on it. And I cut something else out. But there's the envelope. So I just cut off the edges is what I did. So I had it straight. And then I put it on the die cutting to die cut and get the shape I was looking for. Okay, so we're going to come on this side here and do the same thing too. Again, it's just finding where that line is. Actually, it might be easier finding it on this side. Just finding that line where it's curving, because that is what makes it all right. Okay, so there it is there. And sometimes if the color, and like here, like if the color and all doesn't, then just look on the inside. Because, you'll see the die cutting on the inside just as well. It's going through both sides. It's just, one side is the side you're going to favor. And so anyway, okay. And we're just going to come over here with this. And then I already know it's supposed to do like that. So we're going to just go ahead and put the tape down. So when I get it there, it's going to be stuck there. And that's it. And it could be that when I cut it, for whatever reason, it might have been off a little. I don't know. Okay. So then here we go. We got the die cut line here. Okay. So when we look at this pillow box, I'm going to have to do another one in just a second. The reason why I like the pillow boxes is because I can do a number of things. I can stick some candy in here. And then we put it back on, it'll come over and it'll cover this. Or I can put something else. It's just something that you can just put a little surprise and give to somebody. Alright? And I don't know, maybe I'm just having problems seeing this one here. But anyway, so we're just going to come up, and it comes up over here where that folds right there. And so you can see if you don't have it right, it's going to cause problems. So I just, for whatever reason, I'm just not seeing that line. So let me see if I can find another one. Because that's important. If you got to get it there right, or it's not going to want to close right, it's not going to want to do anything right. So that's why it's like, you just have to get it correct. And there we go, that looks better. Because it does. I mean, if you get it lined up correctly, it makes a beautiful little thing. And we'll do the same thing. We'll put, see there, you just put it over there. But let me get another one. Let's see here so I can see if I got one that's got a better line that I can see. Let's try this one here, because I can see this one much better. Alright, I'm just going to do it on this side to see if we can see it better. and that way I can fold it back and forth because I can actually see the lines better. So you know what, if you can see the lines better on one side, I would just get the side you can see the lines the best. I know this is sort of reverse, but you know, the key to it working is you got to be able to see those lines. If you can't see the lines, you're not going to crease it correctly, and then it's just not going to line up. And you see, I can see these a lot better than I could a while ago on the other side. And I think it's just because I've got all the... Well, I don't know why. I guess it's just because of the lines, but it didn't matter. You know what? I can go back. I have to take disassemble the other one and go back and disassemble the other one. Just finding what works for you. Now, earlier, the other worked for me just fine. But for whatever reason now that I'm live, it's not working for me. So, that's okay. The world did not end. The sun is still up. It's still a fall day. I hope I didn't mess that up. I don't think I did. Okay. And again, I'm just trying to reverse that now. And I think that was it there. See, I kept on thinking that was, see how that goes right there? I kept on thinking it came to a point. I think it was a while ago. But you know what? Just crease it. Just crease it. I'm just going to use my nails to crease it really well. You know, do whatever you need to do. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to crease it well. Because this is paper. You know, and this is this is paper that'll hold up. It's not flimsy paper. It's, you know, it's an envelope, so it's gotta be able to withstand going through the mail and being handled and everything else. So it's like, it's not flimsy paper. Okay, so I should be able, yeah, there you go. Look at those creases I created. Yep. All right, let's see if I can hold on to those creases when I flip it over. Okay, it's just, there you go. Patience is a virtue. I know some days it seems like it is not, but it is. You know what? And if you're not having a very patient day, I would tell you, work on it. Have to work on it, you can work on it too. So there you go. And I have found that the sooner you learn patience, the less you'll be tested on patience. Your patience will be less tested. If that makes sense. Okay, so like this today is testing me, so now let it go. Let's see how this works now. Alright, we're just going to do it. And we're going to do this here. Alright. If it doesn't work for whatever reason and I'm being challenged, do not judge me, please. As Grandma Ann would say, unless you've done it yourself, don't criticize and judge until you go and try it yourself. So, I'll stick with what Grandma Ann says. Alright, so we're going to do that. Come on. You can do it. Yes, you can. Oh. Bob the Builder. You can build this. Yes, we can. Need my inspiration. Goodness knows, I had to watch enough of Bob the Builder. Alright. Okay. Let's see there. And then we have our line here, and I might should have done that first. Yeah, there we go. Again, like I said, it's easier, I think, as I look at it now. Alright. So this is how it's going to be. And then it's just going to come up and fold over. It could be the lighting up here. For right now, because I've got some shadow with all the way I've got the stuff on. Cameras are adjusted and everything. For the lighting up here, so I don't have a lot of shadow as I work. The camera. Okay. Do not ask me why. There's technical difficulties with me at the moment on this, but there is. Okay, so same thing here is I'm going to take my Velcro that I had, and we're going to go ahead and put that on. At least I'll have it done. And this is, you know, the same thing. If I'm going to decorate, I would do it before I put the candy and everything in there. And this is, now actually in this particular case, I'm going to want the candy in here or anything else. So if I even one of these pins, alright, so if I'm going to stick these pins, and this is a surprise that I'm going to give, then I would go ahead and stick the pins in here. I would personally, just so I know where that my distance is that I'm going to need on this pillow box, so that when it comes over and I go to give this gift, I know where it needs to shut. Okay, so I just need to give it a little tug. I can fix that in just a minute. I just want to know where that is. Okay. Okay. Really, that today it's going to be more of gift cards than pillow boxes, which is okay. Alright, so with this I am going to decorate. Let's see what it's going to look like here as I pull it over. And I get it in there. There you go. Alright, so I can do that. Alright, so with this here, I've got a lot of color already. So the question becomes, do I want to add anything else? I for sure would want to add a butterfly. This here, for me, it could work. That could work. I could do that. Let's do that. I wasn't going to do that at first, but you know what? I can put some sparkly on top of that. And then I'm going to show you my opportunities for creativity. Alright, so here we go. We have our pillow box. I almost have to go back and fix that right there. So that's okay. I can go back and fix it. And I can put a couple of blings around here because I really like this. It stuck to my finger. Alright. Okay. And let's do one more. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to go back and fix this. I'm not sure what I got going on there, but at least you can get the idea. And I can show you the ones I did correctly with no problems. We did this here, which is a gift card holder. And then here's the pillow box I made prior to this. So we'll focus on this here just to show you how you can open it and close it. And like I said, I think I'm trying to force it to do something it's not supposed to do, so I'll have to go back and correct it. But I'll show you how I correct that, and I'll give you a picture of those later. But just wanted to let you see what we're working on today, and that you can make pillow boxes and get lovely gift card holders. Now, some of the mistakes I have was, for example, here's one here. I actually took it and cut out the cardstock. I'm only going to show you one because we're almost out of time. But again, you have to look at the lines here where they're scored to fold it. But when I go to fold this over, okay, I don't have much color. So I had sat there and cut these out the same way I did the envelopes, but I didn't take into account that when I went to fold it over, that all the pretty color that I thought was going to be on this side is actually on the back side, which I could decorate that, but I need to go back and I'd have to recut it, and I didn't want to run out of envelopes, or this is actually cardstock to make the card. As you can see, this is how the card would have folded, and I sat there and did the die cut around it to get this here. So then when you go to cut these out and you decide to die cut to make something, that's what you need to keep in mind, is when you get through cutting out, what is it going to look like? And I did this twice, so obviously how I visualized it when it got cut out didn't materialize. So I'll have to go back and rethink it of how I did it. But those are just some things as you cut and make your pillow dies. Can I make something beautiful out of this? Absolutely. I could sit there. It's an opportunity for creativity that I wasn't looking for, but here would be a very good example how you can take one of these tags here, and I could easily put it down here at the bottom, and do it here and decorate from here and put some butterflies on here. I could actually even cut that lower if I wanted to. You had several different banners, and I'll show you some different ones that you had in here. So, I mean, you could do that with any of these. You could, because they're all going to color coordinate. You know, and you could do like that, and you could trim it off if you wanted to. You could even cut this in half, would be another thing to do, and put it down here at the bottom. Or if you didn't want to go the effort of doing that, you could even take it and just fold it. So there are opportunities for creativity when you sit up there and you think you've made a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's just opportunity for creativity. And sometimes I get much better things I wouldn't even think of when I do that. But see, looky there. You could do that, and now on top of that, then I could turn around and put a lovely butterfly. It's amazing how lovely butterflies can make all the changes in the world. So looky here. I can now put a butterfly over here. I could put a butterfly up here. Oops. I could put a butterfly up here, which I'm most it blends too much together. So I would more than likely put the butterfly down here, and because I've got the flap there, I'd most likely put the wings down. But I would definitely get as much of the butterfly in there as I could. And then from there, I could put bling. I could also go and I could actually cut out some items from here, like the flower or something, or some leaves, or actually this yellow piece right here could easily be cut out there or put over here. So I'll finish those up later, and I'll put them as examples for you so you can see them. But at least you saw the ones I did today and the ones I attempted to do and messed up. But you know what? Like I said, the sun's still there. Here's what we did correctly. Money, definitely doing these right here. The gift card holders are the easiest because all you're doing is going to flatten it out and decorate. And I might take the other ones to do that too. But with that, Nana's going to go back over to the face here. And I want to thank you for joining today with Teach Me Nana. It's always a joy to sit there and come in each week and show you something new and different, even if it's an opportunity for creativity for even Nana to go back and do something differently. So be sure to share and like us, and be sure to join us on Sunday at 4 p.m. with Zoe, and I will be together, and we'll be doing the new paper pumpkin haunts and harvest and making that wheelbarrow. And we'll also, the pumpkins and stuff that we'll make are things that you can also put treats in there also to give away on Halloween, or if you want to have a party or whatever, or you can use it as table decoration. All right? So like I said, be sure to share and like us, and be sure to have an adventurous and week and go out and create something, and look forward to seeing you next week, because this is beautiful weather. It's a beautiful time to do things with all the holidays and everything's coming up. All right. See you next week. Bye.